Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Azazel, and today I've got a buddy with me to cover a topic we want to talk about that could be serious, and we're going to play a little game of Devil's Advocate. My friend Eggy Crunchy Bob is here to help out with this.
Yo, what is up, people? How you doing?
So, Eggy, we were talking about, something that a lot of YouTubers probably don't really think about, especially since most of them tend to be younger, and I'm kind of an old man in YouTube years. I'm like 6,000 or 7,000 in YouTube years.
Are you over 9,000?
Almost. Okay. I'm getting there. Hopefully in another week or two. So what we're going to talk about is Eggy and I are going to talk about if YouTubers have a responsibility, a moral responsibility with what they post on their channels. Is it our responsibility to be careful with what we post and what we say? One of us is going to play devil's advocate, and the other one is going to talk about just however they feel. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this here in just a second. So
and I think
let's get talking.
I think it's important to note that just because we're playing devil's advocate, we don't disagree. We both have the same views because we're basically assholes, so we see the same on things.
Yes, just to go ahead and put it out there into the public eye, we both believe that we should be able to post whatever the hell we want, and it is not our responsibility to pay attention to what the hell your children watch.
Yeah, fuck your children.
Simple as that. Yeah, fuck them.
All right, so
simple as that.
Azel, take us off.
All right, so here we go. So we were talking about, since both of us are pretty big Call of Duty players, as well as, commentating over Call of Duty gameplay, both of us being commentators for Overpowered at some point, me former, you now. Mm-hmm. And I said, should we really pay attention to the gameplay that we put up, since the game is rated mature, which means no one under the age of 17 should be playing it? And I'm basically saying, yes, we should pay attention to what we post on our channels, because this is a game that is violent. There are a lot of cuss words used in it. And me personally, I have a kid. He is not my child, it's my girlfriend's kid. So whether I like it or not, I am morally responsible for him. So I have to be careful what I say and what I do, because one day he's going to be able to pop up, go to YouTube, find my channel, and watch my videos. And whether I like it or not, he's going to be able to do that.
Now, see, if I was to argue devil's advocate, is that if we post this, what is it anything of substance? Like, there are, good channels out there like, Vsauce or Sideshow or whatever that are educational. Is our Call of Duty videos worth anything? Like, is it anything of substance? Because are they learning anything? Are they growing from it? Or are they just mindlessly playing video games, which, let's be honest, if you're an avid Call of Duty player, if you shot yourself, or not shot yourself, but if you recorded yourself and you looked at your face, you would look like a fucking zombie, because you're just sitting there slack-jawed and you're just like, yeah, goddamn, he killed me, and you're just turning into like another fucking stupid person on the street.
Right. And, I think I can kind of agree with you, but at the same time, I just gotta say that, like, I'll give you a quick story. My girlfriend's little boy watched some Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay, and it really freaked him out. He's 8 years old. I mean, it freaked him out. Now, it is my responsibility to make sure that he doesn't watch that, but he watched it while he was watching some kid at school play it. So that's outside of my reach. I can't control that. I have no control over that. If he's gonna do it, he's gonna fucking do it.
Yeah. Alright, let's get on to the, what we talk about in our commentaries.
Alright, so as far as stories and topics are concerned, so I cuss like Joe Pesci having his fingers cut off with a fucking steak knife. And that is pretty well known on my channel, that if you come to my channel, you're going to hear me say fuck, cunt, and all kinds of other words that have 4 letters, and many variations of those. Now, also, the topics that I choose can sometimes be controversial. So, should I, as a commentator, tone that back and keep it, as you said earlier, PG-13? And me, I'm, like we already talked about, I'm totally against censoring myself. But at the same time, I've got to look at it and say, hey, do I have to tone it back because of the children?
Think of the children! I think that we should be able to talk about what we want, but I think there should be 2 addendums, which is, one, if you're going to talk about, drinking or fucking her right in the pussy or, something like that, there should be a disclaimer over the video saying, like, hey, this is going to talk about adult content, and if, you're fucking, 12 years old, you probably shouldn't be watching this. And if you know, most of them are going to be like, fuck you, I'm going to watch it regardless. You should at least end the story on a note where, you know, I did something bad, but this is how I learned from it.
Right, so it should have some sort of life lesson.
Yeah.
And if you're going to talk about something serious that could possibly be deemed inappropriate by parents, it should at least have some sort of moral at the end of the story.
Exactly. Do you have
Okay, I
another?
can kinda see that.
Do you have another point to make, or?
Well, really, my thing is about stories and topics is that if we approach them, whether it's, you know, from a mature standpoint or an immature standpoint, I think there can always be a lesson learned from it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think I can once again go back to saying that, dude, I'm going to post whatever the fuck I want on my channel. And unfortunately, for the sake of this commentary, I'm having to go against that and say, I got to be careful with what I say, because it can be taken out of context. It can be viewed by children. And, you know, maybe posting a disclaimer before our videos or on our channel itself wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're running out of time here. We've kind of talked about what we wanted to say. Let us know if we're going to post this on both of our channels. His will probably get a lot more views because I have a shitty channel. And tell us what you guys thought of this. If you would like to hear more dual comms from us, and you know, maybe we could do face cams and we can play with each other's dicks and, you know, make out and stuff. It'll be good times. So
the children will love that.
Oh God, yes. Think of the children. They'll sex ed. You know, we're going to be doing a public service. So, and if you guys didn't like this, well, then you can go fuck yourself. Bye.
You guys take it easy and go subscribe to Eggy or I'll kill you.
All right. See you guys later. Drive safe. Bye.